Hey, how's everybody doing? Thank you for chiming in the House of Truth. Our general messages may not resonate, but if you would like a personal soul session, feel free to email me at AZARIATHEINTUITIVE@gmail.com and I'll be happy to assist you with a reading. Or you can Google House of Truth, leave me a message. I'll get back with you in a 24-hour period. I pray that everybody's okay. Keep it safe, staying protected. Is vital. You keep up with your prayers and or meditations to build your own personal relationship. God, having faith is the key. Okay, this video is for a young lady who is wanting to know. I'm not going to disclose any names, but she was wanting to know in regards of her person. I'm going to give it to you in a video because I got so much to do. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, I got a lot on my plate. But, girl, so the question, the question was, she wanted to know, was her person using this girl until his situation was over? Okay, so that's the first one we're working on, right? So I'm doing something different. Okay, I'm using numbers. Okay, colored numbers. You got the number 11, but it's in black. We all know that 11 means balance, harmony, things of this nature, right? But with it being in black, that means that there's something attached to something negative that is attached to this number 11, right? Okay, it's the way that a person accepts balance within their life. It can either be in a positive way or a negative way, but this balance is a negative type of balance, right? With this 11, finding strength, okay? Finding strength with the number 8, mastery, rewards, and success. Uh, with this number 11, but it's like I said in a negative aspect, trying to, he's finding confidence, okay? It's something about the connection with this girl. It has fertility. You know, this is like feeling young, making a person feel young, uh, focus, compassion, velour. Okay, I don't know what the word. What's that mean? Definition of velour: great courage in the face of danger, especially in battle. So he's finding strength. She's giving him some type of strength, but it's in a negative aspect with the black 11, with the Knight of Pentacles here. Okay. Uh, we know the knights are very slow moving. That procrastinators, things of this nature. But there was like something was offered here. It says efficiency, responsibility, hard work, productivity, and routine. So he's building a routine on her based on the fact that she supplies him some type of uh, fertility, helps him keep focused, showing him compassion. Like the definition velour, right? Giving him great courage in the face of danger, especially in a time of battle. But it's all in a negative aspect. We know that when we're going through our trials and tribulations, yes, it's good to have someone to rely on or someone to depend on, right? But at the same time, if we're not standing on our in our own power and finding strength within, we're supposed to have strong connections, but he's solely finding this strength within this connection, right? Then we got the number 13. It's in red. 13 is about sacred sexuality, endings, death, endings, and beginnings, right? Um, with it being in that red, this is like the foundation that is being built on sacred sexuality, uh, endings, beginnings. he's going through a cycle. Um, but he's building this foundation. It almost sounds like a foundation of lust. Okay. Exhausted, overwhelmed, lack of confidence with the seven of wands in reverse. Okay. So he's using sacred sexuality, right? Uh, to help bring it into uh, this overwhelmed feeling that he has. And it's like through this sacred sexuality is boosting his confidence. That's he's in his ego. You got the wheel of fortune, things turning in someone's favor. Okay. Change, luck, destiny, taking a chance. He's looking at this as an opportunity, or this is some type of fated event for her to have to step in. And it's like she's supplying him this energy. Okay. Yeah. So something is changing. There's an ending of a cycle with the number 10, Wheel of Fortune. Things are changing in someone's favor with the Nine of Swords in reverse. This is about secrets, deep seated concerns, dealing with inner turmoil, releasing worries. Okay. And then we have the Two of Wands in reverse. That this is like a personal goal. Okay. This is someone with the Two of Wands in reverse, is someone who is not prepared, personal goal. So this is like so it's like making the energy that she is supplying to him, right? Is like it's like a personal goal. It's a personal goal for him because he's in this energy of fear and not really knowing what's going to happen to him. So she's keeping him uh, in this balance with with sex, right? Whatever it is that she's offering him. You get what I'm saying? Uh, with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, this is about fleeting success, financial failure, and lack of resources. With the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, because of the fact he has suffered some type of loss, right? Financial failures. Okay. So I feel like this personal goal too as well is she's helping him in some type of way to build confidence due to due to the suffering he is having to experience due to his losses. Then you got the number 12, which is in green. Okay. Okay. Spiritual meaning of 12. Completion, perfection, and divine authority. It represents a state of spiritual wholeness and is associated with cycles, order, and divine guidance. Examples include the 12, well, okay, that's an example. About speaking about the 12 tribes of Israel. But it's about a divine authority, divine order authority. She makes him feel like God. That's what just came to me. Cycles in time. The number 12 is deeply connected to time and cycles. There are 12 months in a year, blah, 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 12 hours on a clock, day and night, 12 signs of the zodiac, highlighted in its association with natural rhythms and passage of time, spiritual growth and transformation, spiritual awakening, transformation, shedding of what no longer serves one's past. Angel 12, encouragement, indicating that one is on the right path, supported by divine forces are the verge of positive change. And it's in green, so that means that the heart chakra is open when it comes to the support that she's giving him. Okay, she treats him like he's God. She makes him feel a certain type of way where it boosts his confidence. Yeah. And then we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay. Yeah, like the heart space is open. He could be blaming himself in regards to some things, and she's there to hold his widow head. It's like she's helping him look at things are opening him up to a new perspective. She allows him to be free, right? Mm. With the Six of Pentacles in reverse, power and domination. My phone just chimed. Spiritual clarification. But there are strings attached when it comes to this connection that they have. He could be a little selfish here, okay, where he's like he's not giving. There's a lack of reciprocation. He's totally wow. I just heard Big Daddy. I don't know. Like you do this for me, then I'll do this for you. Strings attached with this Six of Pentacles in reverse. He's taking from her. It's like, Lord have mercy. That's like somebody saying jump, and this chick is like, well, how high? You know, like, Then you got the Nine of Cups in reverse. This is about smugness, dissatisfaction, materialism, indulgence. The Nine of Cups in reverse. Okay. There's a lot of indulgence going on when it comes to he's mean to her with the Nine of Cups in reverse. He's only there for one reason. And then you got the Ace of Swords. Confusion, brutality, chaos, and clouded judgment. Okay. So once again, I'm gonna ask real quick, what was the question? So he's pretty much he's using her and she's allowing it. That's what it is now. I got the hiccups. Okay. And you also wanted to know how does he feel about you now, and if how does he feel about you? So she wants to know. I'm gonna put these to the side. You got the number 6 too. I meant to. Did I do that one? Personal goals, fear of the unknown. 6 is about harmony, but it's black. It's in dark. It's black harm. Finding harmony through operating out of the dark night of the soul. And it's the way that you're presenting or how you're going about certain measures in order to find or receive pleasures and gratification. It's not in good energy, right? She's allowing herself to be used. He's using it. She boosts his ego and gives him the confidence that he's needing through sex and whatever else that he's wants. He's just taking from her. And he treats her like smug to her. He's very smug. He can be mean spirited. Definition of smug: having or showing an excessive pride in oneself or one's achievements. Self satisfied, complacent, superior. Yeah, puffed up. Self approving. It's like a goody goody. Yeah, it's like boosting this confidence here. She's letting him know that he should be very pleased and satisfied with himself, right? And have no doubts about he shouldn't have any doubts about the value of what you know or have done. He shouldn't be concerned about that because he's boosting his ego and it's bringing about harmony, but he's acquiring this false perception of confidence and false perception of standing in one's power because she's fueling him. So yeah, he's using her. He sure is. Okay, so you want to know, you're wanting to know how does he feel about me? Okay, so that's to me. That's a lot. That's a lot. Oh my God. So I asked how you feel about you. You had with the number 8, mastery, reward, success. You're very powerful when it comes to mastery, rewards, and success within your life. Then you have the number 8. He finds security, the foundations in with which you have built and acquired and accomplished within yourself, a stable structure. You've mastered a lot. Then you got number 2, choices and decisions. And it's in green. That's about the heart space. Okay. Oh, and then you got the number 8 again. You got 3 8s. He looks at you as this, but it's something dark when it comes to mastery, rewards, and success. I'm about to tap in here real quick, but this is how he sees you, very open. Your heart space is open to choices and decisions here when it comes to the foundation that you're building, stable foundations. You've mastered a lot in your life, which has brought about power. He looks at you as being very powerful, but you got this dark 8 here. Okay, clarify 8, black 8, F, negative, something negative. Clarify 8. Clarify 8, Holy Spirit. Clarify 8. Clarify this black 8. Clarify this black 8. This black 8 is clarified with the 5 of Cups. Sadness, loss, grief, remorse, trauma, heartbreak, anger, conflicts, confusion, fluctuation, changes, heartbreak, anger with this black 8. It's like having negative emotions and feelings in regards of some mastery and rewards of success, right? It's like it's something in your life that uh okay, hold on. Okay. So what I 1919 on the timer. So what I feel is like there's a foundation that you're trying to master, right? With it being a black 8. What did I say? 1919 spiritual meaning. It says the number 1 is associated with beginnings and the number 9 is associated with endings in the cycle. These are cycles. The cycle of life. Seeing 1919 can be a reminder that new beginnings come after endings, and sometimes you may need to be the one to make the ending happen. It can also mean that you're ready for a new phase in your life, transformation, personal growth when it comes to relationships and or career. Okay, but there's with the number eight, there's a foundation, right? You're trying to master here with the black eight. And I feel it's like with the number eight is about mastery, rewards, and success anyway, but there's something negative within the foundations that you're trying to master, what you're trying or create, right? And it's bringing you conflicts, confusion, fluctuations, things of this, things of this nature with the Five of Cups here when it comes to uh, emotions, you know, love and things of that aspect, right? So it's like the foundation that you're trying to establish with him is it's in a negative one. That's why it's black. It's a negative type of energy, which is bringing you sadness, loss, grief, okay, remorse because of the time and energy that you've had to give. Little do you know it or not, this back and forth is causing you trauma, heartbreak, and anger on top of it. You need to do some energy clearing. Then you have the eight that is all in gold. He sees you as a very, like you're a builder, someone who can build. Okay. Clarify this bold eight feels like that you're sad because you're not able to build a foundation with him, which is causing grief, remorse, trauma, and heartbreak. Clarify eight, yellow eight. You've got like three different types of foundations. Clarify yellow eight. The yellow eight is clarified with the Queen of Swords. And once again, that's about power. Okay. Perceptive, clear mind, complexity, and independent. Yeah, you build strong foundations. You're the Queen of Swords. You don't play, right? You operate with a clear head or clear thinking. Okay. Then you got red here. Build 2224 on the timer. Uh, oh, you got the Page of Swords. I'm sorry, the Page of Swords. The Queen of Swords and the Page of Swords. Mental energy, innovation, thirst for knowledge. Very smart. Okay, with the page communicating your feelings here. Okay, in regards to the foundation security the security within the foundations, things you've mastered within your life that hold some type of stability. Okay, that you stand in your own power here with the page of swords, and you're like you communicate your feelings. You're not scared to communicate your feelings here. Okay, then you got the red eight, which is your foundations. Okay, security, mastered power, and stability within your life with the red eight. Hi, red. Clarify this red eight. Clarify the red eight. Clarify the red eight. With it, judgment in reverse. Not wanting to face judgment, or you're wanting to leave the past in the past. With judgment, you don't want to bring back something from the dead due to the fact that you have built stability within your life. Okay. Knowing that if you're having to face some type of judgment, uh, that it can stun the growth of your own foundations, is what I'm seeing. Then you got the Page of Cups, okay? You got emotional immaturity, creative blocks, or being insecure here, self loathing, critical criticism. I don't know, like if you're blaming him for the reason, if there's some things that are not progressing within your life because of the fact that you're dealing with him, right? You You might have shared or expressed your feelings in regards of that with the Two of Cups in reverse. A broken connection, which is bringing about tensions due to choices and decisions, right? I feel like you're making head over heart decisions, right? Is what I'm feeling with the number two. That's about choices and decisions. The green, that's about love, the heart space. Clarify green, two green. Clarify the two greens. That's clarified with the Three of Swords. Okay, when it comes to your choices and decisions due to the matters of the heart, because you're making choices and decisions are out of love. The Three of Swords is causing grief, suffering, heartbreak, sorrow, and emotional pain. But what's crazy is I asked, how does he feel about you? He knows that the choices and decisions and actions that he is taking up on the connection with you is bringing about grief, suffering, and heartache, and sorrow, and emotional pain due to the fact that the choices and decisions that you make are from the heart. That's why you got two in green. He knows this. He knows this. But remember, I think we've also talked about, like, if you're not fueling him in a certain type of way, we've even talked about if you're not gratifying or satisfying him in a sexual way or a sexual manner, that he is going to look elsewhere for it. He's going to look at someone or try to find someone or be with someone, whatever the case may be, that is not going to be in opposition to him. What I feel is like this chick that he's with, she don't question him about shit. She's not pressuring him. She don't question him in regards of, you know, serious, the seriousness or the serious aspect of the connection. Like you really want to be with him and want to marry him. You want him in your life. She's just, oh my God, she's just giving. You get what I'm saying? And I hate to talk about people, but I sense a form of silliness, immaturity, because she's fueling him with this energy, making him feel like God or making him feel like king. He's doing, oh wow, I don't want to say that. He's doing what he wants to do with her, to her, and by her. You get what I'm saying? Because he's very smug when it comes to uh, his achievements and things that he's acquired within his life. Or she makes him feel like he has put in and done all that he could do when it comes to the foundations that he's built. She makes him feel a certain type of way. Yeah. So what I'm going to ask here, because what it is, I've tapped in when it comes to how he feels about you emotionally. He knows that you love. He knows that you care. Okay, it's a different type of care that you have that this other girl. You know, it's a different type of care. You want him to stand in his own power so he can be there for you. You know, she's just pretty much allowing herself to be used in a way where he's not. Yeah, I don't know. I just let me shut up. I heard pimp and trick. Look at here. Okay. I'm just saying, like putting yourself in this energy or this type of position, allowing yourself to be used. Whew, okay. So what I'm gonna ask is, do he love you? I'm gonna ask, does he love you? 11:10 on the timer. Balance. Endings of cycles. New beginnings. 11:11. I told you that was your twin flame. So what I'm asking is, do your person love you? You got the number 14. You got the number 14 and you got the number 9. Like I said, endings of cycles with the number 10. There's a cycle getting ready to come to an end. He looks at you, a person of stability. But there's something black when it comes, or dark or negative within this cycle that's coming to an end here. Okay. 14 spiritual meanings: balance, stability, and transformation. Like, remember, I told you, you help him see some things, you do help him transform. Okay. He looks at you as spiritual perfection, someone that he can have a new beginning with. But this is a period of testing and deliverance. Okay, that also carries themes of overcoming challenges and finding strength through adversities. Okay, sometimes linked to karmic lessons and the need of self-reflection. Lord have mercy. So I asked if he loved you, right? He knows that you guys can come together with the number one and or with the number one. He knows he can have a new beginning with you and you guys can come together. And number four is about coming together, right? And he would be in this space or place of security with you. But it's negative. It's negative. Okay, with the number nine ending of cycles here. So once again, I'm gonna ask your person. Hold on, clear. We got judgment with the number 14. He knows that having a foundation or building a foundation will bring about a form of security, right? Um, Judgment. He could be getting ready to face some judgment due to the choices and decisions that he has made. Okay, this is about awakening, transitioning, decisions, wanting to make a change. But then you've got the number nine and black when it comes to allowing cycles to come to an end. Once again, I'm asking, do your person love you? We got the two of cups. This is about marriage, romantic love, unity, partnerships, and connection. But when it comes to ending cycles, that's what number nine is about. Yeah, spiritual meaning of nine: completion, culmination, and spiritual enlightenment. Completion, spiritual alignment, and universal love. Universal love, honey. You help. He looks at you as a humanitarian, spiritual awakening and connection to something larger than oneself. Girl, look at here. But it's wrong. Why is it black? I'm gonna ask. Why is the nine black? Why is the number nine black? Because there's some negativity there when it comes to something completed. Why is the number nine black? Why is the number nine black? The Nine of Swords, because he's moving slow when it comes to making change. Or the Nine of Swords, taking action, impulse, defense of beliefs are very ambitious. The Nine of Swords, they're slow when it comes. That's why. That's why it's in the negative because he's not stepping forward to communicate with you with the Knight of Swords here. It's like moving slowly when it comes to uh, cutting something off or taking some type of action, or he's making impulsive moves or decisions, or he feels you're making impulsive moves or decisions. Take it as it resonates in defense in regards of how one believes. Okay, clarify, clarify the nine, black nine. Clarify this black nine, black number nine. Clarify the black number nine. We got the magician in reverse. This is about illusions and deceptions, lack of energy, okay, confusion or ill intent. This is someone who is manipulating a situation when it comes to moving forward. and cutting some things off. Okay. It's like wanting, you guys are two of cups, but there's something in regards of illusions, deceptions, and our lack of energy. Clarify the magician in reverse. Clarify the magician in reverse. And that's clarified with the Hierophant in reverse. And that's due to rejection of values, the Hierophant in reverse. This is somebody who is needing to conform. There's a rejection of values. Okay. And I feel like this is him needing to cut maybe a way of thinking, a way of doing, a way of being, something he's needing to cut off here. Okay. Clarify this Knight of Swords. Clarify the Knight of Swords. Clarify the Knight of Swords is clarified with the Emperor. This is about someone who's needing to take some action or, when it comes to standing in their power. And that's why he's using this other girl. That's why it's a negative type of energy when it comes to end. The number nine, bringing old cycles to an end because of the fact that uh, he's slow about showing improvement with taking action, maybe making impulsive decisions. Okay, he's moving slow with the Knight of Swords when it comes to alleviating some things within his life, so he can be able to stand in his own power. Clarify judgment. Somebody's going to face judgment. Clarify judgment due to their choices and decisions when it comes to some cycle that needs to come to an end. Clarify judgment. Clarify judgment. Clarify judgment. Yeah, it's very stagnant energy here with the sun in reverse, lack of clarity, sadness, depression, and this is the state that he's leaving you in, and he's getting ready to face judgment behind it. Lack of clarity, sadness, depression, negative. What did I say? Spiritual meaning of 14, salvation, salvation, liberation, and release. With the number 14, balance, harmony, commitment to your dreams. Yeah, because you're committed to this connection. You're committed to wanting to build a life with him. But because of the lack of clarity that he's giving, and putting you in this state of sadness and depression, he's getting ready to face judgment. He sure is. And he can play if you want to. He sure can. So you also wanting to know he's gonna get in spiritual. He's gonna be in the spiritual hot box. See feeling about you now. And you're wanting to know, is he going to stay with you here? Well, is he gonna go stay? So what I'm asking is, will he stay with you? Okay. We got the number 11, but it's black. Okay. Being balanced within his life, but it's in a negative, aspect. Not saying that you're negative, but it's the way that he's accepting the help, right? Um, it's like I said, instead of standing in his emperor, uh, it's negative. Lord, he's not. He's using you guys to. fuel him in a way to make him, it's like he needs an awakening. Once again, I'm asking, is he coming to stay with you? The chariot, yeah. He'll end up coming to stay with you with the chariot here, moving forward. Willpower, divine confidence, ambition, journeys. Clarify it. 11, the negative type of balance, though. Clarify. 11, black 11, black 11. Clarify this black 11. The Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is about, yeah, security, conservatism, scarcity, control, restraints. Okay, it's this type of balance that he's looking to acquire. It's a negative one, and it's not on your part, it's on his part because he's needing to learn how to stand within his own power. Okay, with the Four of Pentacles, he's holding on to uh, this energy as if he can't do it, and he's needing someone to help him. Not saying that he doesn't need the help at this point in time, but there has to become a time where uh, it's like it needs to becomes a time where he's taking up on himself to nurture oneself, not looking towards someone else or other people to, supply him or make him feel a certain type of way with the devil in reverse. Once again, we got freedom, release, recover, restoring, and control. The devil in reverse. Clarify the devil in reverse. The devil in reverse. The devil in reverse. Clarify the devil in reverse. A lot of energy on the devil in reverse. Something doesn't want to be revealed too with the Two of Wands. Boredom, perfectionism, laziness, obsessive, wanting someone's energy in an obsessive way. Two of Wands. Making decisions, progress with the Two of Wands. With the Eight of Swords, victim, negative thoughts, entrapment, imprisonment in one's own mind and thoughts. Then you got the Five of Cups. Moving on, forgiveness, healing, and acceptance. Clarify judgment. Clarify judgment. Let's get ready. Judgment is clarified. The move in reverse. Someone is getting ready to face judgment due to the fact that he's keeping you in a state of confusion, misinterpretation, fear, because he's repressing his own emotions or feelings instead of stepping up to the plate and telling you. And I don't know, Miss Candy, you know what I'm saying? I just feel when a person loves you, like everything's out on the table, everything's out in the open. You know what I'm saying? Not because they're not acting the way that I'm wanting them to act. Okay, so I'm gonna go over here because this person will allow me to do whatever to them. Like this girl is taking his shit pretty much, and he's very smug towards her. Okay, he's using her. He do want to come back home with you, but his energy's not right, sis. Like I understand that people need help, right, when it comes to getting on their feet, but if you're just looking for me to fuel you emotionally, right, sexually, whatever the case may be, then what good is the connection? I'm just saying, because you know. But that's been your message. I hope that it resonates in some shape, form, or fashion. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your journey, Queen. I love you. And please let's take care of yourself. You know, before you start taking care of the folks, because that's what he wants. He wants you to be there and take care of him, help him rebuild what it is that he's lost. And if you can't do it, then he'll find someone else who will uh, nurture his ego. Bye. I love you, sis.